I have tea. Noah, do you remember me talking about it's hard to even explain. It's this girl that I thought was cheating on me. I know she was. What's up, Lily? Y'all, I have tea. Like a bunch of it. Like I almost slapped this shit out of someone tonight at the line dancing place. Like genuinely almost beat the shit out of her. No, not the girl I was on live the other day with. I'm gonna wait till more people get in, like my mods. No, but she better be fucking lucky that her girlfriend was there. Cause even my friend that I was fucking with, Spencer, even the friend that I was with, she was like, I don't know how I'm gonna tell the story. Okay. So a while ago, Spencer and or sorry, Summer and I dated. Okay. But she was cheating on me because she only sent one picture of her friend to her friend of me and her together. Like it was like this, and she barely even had me in the photo. And then she sent a picture to another girl. And what's it called? She was like, "Where are you?" And Summer goes, "At a friend's house." I was like, "Why did you say you're at a friend's house?" And she was like, "Oh, I just like to keep people on my toes." No, you're fucking cheating. That's what it is. Anyways, let me go through the messages because I took screenshots for y'all. So this is whenever the argument first started. I said I'm going to be kind of honest. I felt like you were hiding our relationship from people whenever you said you were at a friend's house. Stop. Whenever you were at a friend's at your friend, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know if there was a reason for saying it or something, but I just wanted to say something about it. And she goes, "She knows I'm dating someone, hun." I said, "Then why don't you say you were at my house?" I don't know, maybe I'm confused. She said, "I like keeping people on their toes. I'm also not one to tell people about my whereabouts all of a sudden." And I said, "Okay, but what makes a difference? Okay, but what makes a difference between saying friend and girlfriend? I don't even know the people. I don't even know who the person is, and I know that they don't know where I live, so it's technically not giving out our whereabouts." And she said, "I'm I don't know. I'm just weird. A lot of stuff, and I don't want to say that I'm still uneasy about dating from my last relationship broke me." The relationship that she's talking about, they both cheated on each other. You're not wary about anything. Shut your bitch ass up. Anyways, broke me in ways that can't be unbroken. So when people ask where I am or where I'm at and I'm and what I'm doing, I give a vague answer. Doesn't so it doesn't lead to an argument. I'm not a very trusting person and I'm very uneasy and fully opening up without the guarantee that I'm not gonna get hurt again. And it's not that I don't trust your other people, it's that I don't trust anyone fully. And then I said, "I get that, but honestly, that just feels like an excuse. I don't know what you not trusting people has to do with saying you're at your girlfriend's house instead of saying you're at a friend's house." And she said, "Because if I say I'm at my friend's house, I don't have someone to arguing with me about if I'm giving them enough time or if I only want to hang out with my girlfriend and no one else." I said, "I don't know, this whole thing feels iffy to me and I really don't want to do it anymore. This whole relationship, maybe we should just be better off as friends." She said, "Is that how you really feel?" And I said, "Honestly, yeah, a little bit." And she said, "Was that the big surprise you were talking to Spencer about me breaking up with me?" Because I was texting Spencer while this was going on, while that fucking happened, and she, like, peeked over my phone. I was like, "I'm texting Spencer." She was like, "What are y'all talking about?" I was like, "It's a surprise." No, it wasn't. And, she said, "Also, I don't think we should hang out Saturday." I said, "Okay." And I responded to that. I said, I was talking with Spencer about the situation, how I felt like you were hiding our relationship." She said, "Well, I wasn't." And I said, "Okay, I get that, but like I said, it felt like you were." She said, "Because I said friend instead of girlfriend. I like keeping people on their toes. It feels like you're just making that an excuse. I don't want to argue about this summer. I would rather keep our friendship than argue about it." And she said, "You broke up with me because I said friend instead of girlfriend." And I said, No, I broke up with you because I felt like we're better off as friends. Why though? I felt like you were hiding our relationship. For one, I never felt included whenever we would hang out at Wild because I was all by myself for an hour. After Chloe and her friend left, you hardly even talked to me. And I get that that's what and I get it, that's what you're like and it's fine, but I'm not asking you to change for me. It's fine. She said, "If you didn't feel included, it's because you didn't want to include yourself whenever I'm talking there. My friends and you could also talk at the same time." I said, I don't know them. You could have talked to me and them. And then, you could have talked to me and them. I'm not the type of person to force myself into other conversations. That's rude. And she said, or you simply could have just introduced yourself. I'm not forcing you into a conversation because it's becoming friends with new people. I said, I'm not going to continue arguing about this. And then she said, I'm not arguing. I'm having a conversation, Serenity. And I said, "Nope, it's gonna turn into one, and please don't talk down to me." And she said, "I'm not talking down to you." I said, "That's what this is." And I replied to the my name, like saying my name at the end of a sentence and making to make it more of an effect on me. That's manipulation. You're talking down to me. And she said, "I'm still not talking down to you. I said your name." I said, "We see it differently. My dad taught me that that's what it is." And then she said, wait, hold on. And then and then she said, "I'm still not talking down to you. I said your name." I said, "We see it differently. Um, we see it differently." Oh wait, hold on. You can't control how I talk to you, Serenity. It's just saying your name. People say names at the end of a sentence. It doesn't mean they're talking down to you. I said, "Okay, well I was taught differently. I apologize that we see it differently." She said, "Okay." And then that's whenever we stopped talking for a whole year, okay? And then there's more, okay? So while we're at this country line dancing place, um, she's there with her new girlfriend. Her new girlfriend is cheating on her, by the way, so I really don't give a fuck anymore. So that happened, right? And Summer is a very good dancer. She is. So I'm sitting there, if I don't know a dance, I look at her, but I also look at other people too, not just her. Um, and so whenever we were in the bathroom, I see her peek out of the stall, and I'm like, oh, and by the way, while we were dancing, she flipped me off. I didn't see it, but Spencer told me, she was like, "Yeah, like, she flipped you off." And Spencer was sitting down with the girlfriend. And, the girlfriend got mad at Summer and was like, "Don't do that, like, don't do that." And even Spencer was like, "Yeah, she's a confrontational person, so don't do that. She's very confrontational." Yeah, you're damn right I am. So, after Spencer told me that, and I literally sat there, I was like, "Oh, she did what?" And I'm already plotting in my head about what I'm gonna say to her. I was already about to go up and talk to her, but then I realized that her girlfriend said something to her, and I was like, "Okay, okay." So I didn't, but I crashed out a lot, and then we went to the Spencer and I went to the bathroom. Summer was in there. This obviously, she let me hit. I let her hit, and then she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, by the way, stop looking at me. It makes me uncomfortable." I said, "I'm looking at you because you know the dances. I'm trying to learn the dances, and I'm not just looking at you, I'm looking at other people too. I'm just doing it to learn the dance." And she goes, "Okay, well either way it makes me feel uncomfortable." I said, "Okay, well I'm sorry you see it that way." And then she walks out. And I was pissed off. Ooh, I was so pissed off. I was about to smack the fuck out of her because tell me how the fuck you're gonna sit there. Tell me not to fucking look at you, but you're dancing right next to me the entire fucking time. You slide closer to me. There was a gap. There was a person in between us, and you still fucking moved. And you want to sit there and talk shit to me? Fuck you. Fuck you. And you want to sit there and flip me off? So you're damn right. Whenever I went to the bathroom the next time, I sat there and did this shit behind me. I hope she fucking saw that shit. I really fucking hope she did. And then, so that shit just pissed me off, right? And she's like, "Stop looking at me, blah 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 blah." So then this last message that I sent, I said, "If you don't want me learning dances from slightly looking at you and other people, don't stand near me then, Summer." Emphasis on Summer because she likes to talk down to me too. And she saw that, and then her little girlfriend came up, and her girlfriend was polite about it, but in a rude way, but she was polite about it, and she was like, "Hey, like, I really don't like starting drama and stuff like that, but, like, can we just, like, not, not have this drama and, like, not argue about it and stuff?" Like, she even gets uncomfortable whenever I look at her and I'm dating the woman. And I didn't say this shit to her, but that seems like an underlining you fucking problem. If you're getting offended that someone's looking at you, if you feel uncomfortable that someone's looking at you, that's a you problem. Get that fixed. I really don't give a fuck. People are gonna look at you all the fucking time. I'm learning a dance from you. Don't get it fucking twisted. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, I hate her. I hate her. I hate everyone. Anyways, guys, look at this. You see this? Wait, hold on. It turns okay. Whenever it's cold, it turns orange. Hey, Cass. Yeah, you see that? Who'd she say that to, Noah? Yeah, it's one of the color changing ones. I'm pissed off. I'm so pissed off, Els. Cass, I'm not gonna be in a relationship right now. I'm done. It's not just you, it's everything. Harley, that happened like tonight, like not even 2 hours ago. Oh, I love that so much for you. I love that so much for you, Fern. Oh, I really don't give a shit, Els. I'm so pissed off, like genuinely. I, oh, whenever I tell y'all, I wanted her to come up and talk shit to me so fucking bad. I wanted her to say some shit to me again. I was even telling Spencer, I was like, I hope she comes up and says some shit to me. I really fucking hope she does, because I will smack the shit out of her. Don't fucking piss me off. I know, Cass. I'm going through a lot. I don't know right now, Cass. I don't know. I know, Noah. Line dancing is like country dancing. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Mouse. Line dancing is so much fun. No, but y'all, whenever I tell y'all, I was so fucking pissed. I literally sat there like screaming in the fucking bathroom. I was. I wanted her to say something. I really fucking did. I'm crying. Why do you only have one like and it's me? No, no, I have 32. I really don't give a fuck, Victor. You can shut the fuck up now. I know, Isabel. Love you too, Cass. I know. Oh, I know, Noah. Been saying that shit in my head. No, I'm not gonna repeat what happened. Period flavor. Thank you, Josie. So why'd you single me out, Cass? What was out there? Cause I'm in the mood to start some shit, so please, tell me why the fuck you just singled everyone out besides me? I said I love you in the beginning. Okay, I get that, but you singled everyone else out. You would have done it before. It doesn't even fucking matter. Go ahead, leave. I don't know who Felix from Stray Kids is. Don't worry about what's going on. Whatever you say, Cass. Sunflower worshiper, I think you need to shut the fuck up. Thank you, Josie. Thank you, Kayla. We do need to make a group chat. I know, Isabel. I just need to fucking crash out on someone. Riley, shut up. You don't know what's going on. Respectfully, be quiet. No, what I fucking need is I need some fucking bitch to talk shit to me in fucking person. That's what I need. I need it so fucking bad so I can slap the fuck out of him. Don't worry about what happened. Literally, as well. No, because if someone talks shit, I'm just gonna get even more pissed off. I need someone to talk shit in person so I can BTA. Noah, that is not gonna help. Don't ask about what happened yesterday. Don't ask about what happened. Don't ask anything about what happened. If I see those fucking words, I will ban you instantly. Shut the fuck up. Y'all are pissing me off. Stop fucking asking what happened. It's none of your fucking business. Okay. Y'all wanna fucking around? Fucking find out. Oh, well, if no one cares, Johnny, then shut your bitch ass up. Try to talk now, Johnny. I'm mad because I can be. Thanks, Burrito Kings. Zay, don't be rude to Noah. It's okay, J Phantom. Thanks, stay positive. Literally, Isabel. Oh, I love that so much for you, Paisley. It's okay, Alicia. Thank you, Lisa. Hi. Thank you, Summer. Thank you, Neil. Literally else. I do remember Lila. Oh my god, wait, Lila, I remember you. Your name hasn't changed. That's how I remember you. So J Phantom, if I grab my pillow and I throw it down, I'm creating a lot of noise. I have so much fucking anger right now, like genuinely. I know, I'm sorry, Summer. Thank you, Emily. Lily not beating the allegations of thanks, Noah. Me too, I guess. I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to call right now. DIY bedroom.